Hi everyone. Today on August 4th, the church celebrates the feast of Saint John Marie Vianney. And he was a French priest who was just overly gave himself totally into his ministry. He's actually the patron saint for parish priests, so he's my patron saint and the patron saint for all priests. And really, when we pray for priests, he's a great one to intercede with. A fun fact about Saint John Vianney is that he actually was a contemporary of our first bishop in the Archdiocese of Dubuque, of Bishop Loris. In fact, Bishop Loris tried to teach Saint John Vianney Latin, and John Vianney is famously was not the best student and wasn't the best learner. And there's a funny story that once that Bishop Loris actually smacked him over the head because of his because of his dullness in his learning. That wouldn't be acceptable today. But St. John Vianney is also a secondary patron for our Archdiocese of Dubuque, just because of his great love for the priesthood and for the people in the parish. I love to listen to and hear stories about his life because they are encouraging to me, they are inspiring to me, and what my priesthood I hope would look like one day. And he's a great example as well to see that for us as priests that we don't have to be great academics or great mystics in some way, but be ones who are dedicated to prayer and to service of others. It was said that he spent no less than 11 hours a day in the confessional because he had this gift in the confessional and people sought him out. He was in a small town even, but people would come from far away to come to him and have their confession heard by him. He is the image of a good priest, one who lays down his life for the people, one who offers sacrifice on behalf of the people. That is the definition, if you will, of priesthood. And in one sense, we are all priests. We all have a baptismal priesthood. When we're baptized priest, prophet, and king. And the priestly acts are ones of sacrifice, that we offer sacrifice on behalf of others, that we offer ourselves on behalf of others. So as all of us, as Christians, we are called to make a sacrifice of our life in some way. And the ministerial priesthood, which I'm a part of, is a priesthood of a different kind. And so my part is to offer sacrifice on behalf of the people of God to God. That is what the Mass is. It's a sacrifice. It's offering the sacrifice of Jesus on behalf of the people, but it's bringing those sacrifices of the people to God, which is a beautiful thing. So we're not, as if I'm in the pews, that I'm not like a passive participant in all of this. I'm not just watching the priest do something at Mass, but I'm giving my stuff, my offering to God, and the priest takes it and gives it along with the sacrifice of Jesus at the Mass. Not something we maybe always pick up on, but something that is true for every single Mass. And so let's ask the Lord today to help us to live into our priesthood better, whether it be ministerial priesthood like me and other Catholic priests, or be the priesthood of the baptized when we're called to give ourselves in sacrifice, and ask John Vianney, our patron saint for priests, to intercede for us that we might be good priestly people. And please pray for me and for all parish priests that we might be faithful to our calling and be good and holy priests so as to help sanctify the souls of all people. God bless you today.